Hello friends, and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're going to be playing a Mardu list with some of the strongest cards that we've received from Modern Masters 1 and 2. I think actually the only card we're running from Modern Masters 1 is Kai's Guile, but it's a really good one, don't get me wrong. But we're running the full set of Prismatic Ending, Dauthi Voidwalker, Ragavan, and Dragon Rage Channeler. These cards have been making huge impact on Modern. We're just going to play them all, as well as Lurrus. So we're going to be able to get onto the board early, start applying pressure, and meanwhile, we're going to back that up with some of the best removal in the format and targeted discard to disrupt whatever the opponent is going to do. And I mean, some of our cards are just going to be able to naturally disrupt our opponent's plan if we are that lucky. I got this list from MtG Goldfish. Prince was playing it a while back, and I was looking at some Rakdos lists. And as I was doing that, I saw a bunch of Mardu popping up, and I thought, like, why play Rakdos when we can play Mardu and get Prismatic Ending? So we're gonna see how the league goes. Got Ragavan, Thoughtseize. This looks fine. Thinking turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Dash Ragavan. Flooded Strand into Steam Vents, untapped, and Ragavan. Okay, so in that case, I think we just kill a Ragavan. Because we have Blackcleave Cliffs, etc., we could do the fork first. Alright, so we do want to draw Darcy, I think. Hey there, Blind. Okay, Inquisition. So we're missing any kind of removal here. Um, Thinking we probably go Darcy Inquisition. So we wanted to fetch first before we play the Dragon Rage Channeler, because we play the Channeler and then fetch, they could respond by killing Darcy, and then we wouldn't be able to get the Surveil going. Don't need another land, you can go to the graveyard. Okay, yep. So if we take one of their heat, they're not going to have heat for Ragavan. Oh, also, they're going to need Thought Scour to hit in order to hit Darcy with their Unholy Heat, which they do. Mulligan's Command. I think we just go Thoughtseize Dash. Because, like, Command doesn't kill Darcy. Oh, they got something they want to do in response. Are you gonna scour? They are going to scour. Oh, now they have nothing. They drew a land. Our Thoughtseize doesn't do too much. Okay. But it does tell us the coast is clear to get the Ragavan going. So I think we'll go get, what, a basic mountain to keep our life total a little bit higher. We still have, like, double black here for the Lurrus. We have the white mana in hand. Could go get another swamp. No, I think we want double red for later on. Alright, let's see what's on top. Maybe we find like a lightning bolt or something. A Thought Scour. I mean, we could Thought Scour. Why not, right? Draw a card. Seems good. They're not playing any kind of discard, so we can just go Mishra's Bauble. I mean, they have the Rainforest, though, so if we Bauble now, they're going to be able to fetch, and we won't know what they're drawing, so we're going to pass. Okay, now we're going to want to use... or, not yet. Soon, soon, soon. Okay, they're drawing Consider. Okay, that kills the Darcy. We can maybe use Kolaghan's command to get our own Darcy back soon. Find another Consider. Put Bauble into the yard. And they draw a card that they like there. Play Island. Oh, Kaya's Guile. Okay. So Kaya's Guile can exile their graveyard and make them sacrifice a creature. And then we can just play Ragavan. They could possibly have Counterspell in hand. So maybe we try bolting this first, and if that doesn't work, we can use Kaya's Guile. Okay. So let's see here. I think we pass and do the Kolaghan's command thing this turn. That does take us down to 8, but it also leaves Kaya's Guile up. We should have stopped so they couldn't, whatever. We have, again, like, Kaya's Guile is pretty good for getting them to sacrifice a Murktide. I was just thinking, like, maybe we should have just got rid of their graveyard so they can't Murktide, but not a big deal. Let's see here. Each opponent sacrifices a creature, exile all cards from each opponent's graveyard. That's the one. Okay, so now we can dash Ragavan, cast Kolaghan's Command, or put Lurrus to hand. Return a creature from the graveyard, and target player discards a card. Going for that sweet, sweet 2-for-1. Cool. Oh, a Voidwalker. That seems like it would be good in this matchup, right? So do we play this before we attack with Ragavan? I think so. So whatever they try and do to interact with this is exiled. All right, there's the counterspell. They have removal for Ragavan. And we'll play Darcy. Oh, they have another Murktide? And it's pretty big. 5/5. It's going to kill our Darcy. Removal? How about Terminate off the top? Are you going to risk a lightning bolt? I've used 2 lightning bolts. Okay, they are risking it. We don't have it. I don't feel like I blocked the Ragavan here. I mean, I'm dead to Lightning Bolt, but I'm dead to Lightning Bolt anyways. They just bolt the Channeler and I die. Okay, so, yeah, sure. You knew I had Lurrus in hand. You could have just bolted the Channeler and I was dead regardless, right? Oh no, that might not have been enough damage. That might have been off by 1. Left me at 1 life. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We're running 4 Kaya's Guiles here. It seems pretty good. Don't think Kolaghan's command is too hot. Opponent's not really playing any artifacts. Some creatures, like this isn't even going to kill a Darcy if the opponent has Stellarium, right? Yeah. Could bring in Soul Guide Lantern. But is it better than anything we're currently running? Is Soul Guide Lantern better than 1-for-1 discard? Probably not. Yeah, looking at the Sunset Revelry, huh? Not something I'd seen before in Modern, but Prince put it in his list when he put this together, so give it a shot. Don't know that this is the matchup we want it for, though. Seems good. So do we start with Ragavan or do we start with Inquisition? Probably start with the Inquisition, right? So that way they don't have an opportunity to just answer Ragavan. So we can go get Blood Crypt. Thoughtscour, Thoughtscour, Counterspell. Okay. Take the Counterspell. One of these things is not like the other. So then the question is, do we dash Ragavan next turn or do we just play it? Oh, there's a Relic, so that's a fresh card. I think we're just going to play the Ragavan. We'll see what we draw here. Thoughtseize? Might as well. Could dash and play the Thoughtseize. But like, they don't have any removal right now. If we can get Ragavan to stick and then just don't have to pay mana to attack with it every turn. So they have 2 draws, potentially 3 to find removal. Another Spire Bluff. All their own Ragavan. That's a pain. Like, we don't have anything going right now if we block this. But if they, like, pull a lightning bolt off the top, that feels so bad. Metamon, hello? Why sideboard Relic versus our deck? We do have some graveyard synergies. I do think it's overboarding, though. But, you know, Lurrus is pretty strong, so you want to have some way to eliminate the advantage we can get from this. Oh, you entered your first Modern League yesterday. Didn't do so well, ended up 1-4. That's, sorry to hear that you didn't do as well as you'd like, but format is, format's tough. The thing with Modo is you're going to be playing against some of the best players in the world, right? We're not talking about, your small pawns at your local game stores. You're playing against, Spike, Canister, Reed Duke. Don't feel too bad about going 1-4. Just try and learn from your leagues and move forward. All right, so we could get rid of their graveyard, but is that really better than like gaining 4 life or getting a 1/1 spirit? It does mean they're way further from their other Murktide. Cinnamon rolls? Yeah! Now I feel like I want some cinnamon rolls. Hello, Hasio. Alright, so let's see here. I think I'm gonna... It's only 2 cards, though. A 1/1 flyer is probably better than getting rid of their 2 cards. We got creature. We're going to get instant. This is an artifact. Put into the graveyard. Try and tax that relic a little bit. We can get rid of the Kaya's Guile. Maybe put Lurrus into our hand next turn. Really pressure that relic. Yeah, I think making the flyer here was correct. We have another Guile to take care of their graveyard or get rid of a Murktide if that's what we need to do. Like, if they play another Murktide here, I'm still feeling totally fine. And if not, we might just get rid of this graveyard. Have not been paying enough attention to the cards that have been played here. I think I don't know anything anymore, but maybe I know about an island. Okay, yep, there's another Murktide. So we'll have to get rid of that, and I guess make another flyer. I'm going to cast this first, see what their top card is. Land, yeah, put that in the graveyard. We're practically there. They're going to have to activate the relic to keep this from being a 3/3. We use this now, they can fetch and we won't know what their top card is. To the graveyard. Got a 3/3 now. Alright, here comes the relic. Alright, dealing less damage. Gotta go for the value. Might as well use the Bauble here, see what they're about to draw. They're going to draw Darcy. Ooh, Kroxa. Start attacking their hand. See what we draw off the top. Probably have to get rid of this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a Planeswalker. Oh, and they're Fate Sealing. What's it going to be? Top or bottom? Get an Inquisition. One card to the top. All right, so if we terminate Darcy, then we can crash in for 3, put Jace to 2. We could Kroxa, make them lose 3 life. That doesn't seem very good. I think we just terminate Darcy. We could get Lurrus. Dauthi Voidwalker. Seems like a good one, but putting it into the graveyard gets me creature. And then I can cast Inquisition and that gets me sorcery. Okay, I'm in for that. Let's kill this Jace. Bolt. Kind of feel like Bolt on top. Okay, killed the Jace before the Jace could draw any cards. That feels pretty good. Let's play Kroxa. Got a Lightning Bolt for Darcy. Do we bolt in response to Surveil? I don't think so. We'll leave this bolt as some sort of answer. Okay, if we draw land, we can bring back Kroxa. If we don't, we can put Lurrus to hand. We also have an answer to a small creature, but they get a fetch land here. Okay, we get Ragavan. That's interesting. Are we supposed to dash? They have no hand, so yeah, dash here seems pretty good. And that lets us keep the Lightning Bolt up as well. Maybe get a good card off the top of their library. Consider. Sure. Do I want a Prismatic Ending? I already got a Lightning Bolt. Oh yeah, with Treasure I could cast Kroxa. Yeah, that's true. But I drew the Mountain, so we can cast Kroxa next turn. All right. Got 10 minutes for the final game. Should be enough time. Don't think I really want to change anything. Prismatic Endings are still fine. Like, we can use them to get rid of their Darcys, maybe their Ragavans. With a Treasure, we could even get rid of a Jace. But I'm wondering, we might want to actually cut 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, I think cutting 1 is fine. Because, like, it's probably not going to hit Jace. It definitely will never hit Murktide. So we got the 4 Terminates. Single land, doesn't cast Ragavan. Really hate mulliganing. Kind of feel like we have to. I mean, we do have Bauble draw plus regular draw. So we've got regular draw, Bauble draw, another draw. We have 3 draws to find land. I think we keep it. Yeah, turn 1 Thoughtseize, keep this. Maybe we're going to get screwed and, we won't find a land in our top 3 cards. Maybe we will, and we'll be okay. Alright, so they sacrifice Bauble targeting me. So they know what I'm going to draw. But they're also drawing this extra card this turn, so that's an extra card for me to look at with Thoughtseize. And I'm going to want to Bauble them to get a little advanced information, so I know what they're going to draw. That's going to help to tell me what's going to happen with my Thoughtseize. Alright, so they're drawing Relic. Okay, they're going to consider first. Draw the Relic. Right, so we can just dismiss that now, because we're going to see that with the Thoughtseize. Alright, I guess we take Darcy here. And then we can end the Relic if we really care about it, which, not really. I mean, we did also have ending for the, for Darcy, so maybe we were just supposed to let that stick, and then we had something to do with this. Alright, last try. Do we get the land? No, we miss! Alright, we could Soul Guide Lantern, get rid of a card, or we could end the Relic. That's, I mean, I signed myself up for this. It's my own fault. I'm going to play the Soul Guide Lantern because that's another draw next turn. And I'm going to get rid of the Bauble here. No, they got Relic. If I get rid of the Consider, that means a smaller power toughness on the... but I think they're going to have a lot of instants to be able to get the Darcy to be a 3/3. I'm going to get rid of the Bauble. Yeah, Relic will be exiled anyways, exactly. You exile Relic as part of the cost, in fact. Opponent with all their lands showing off. Ah-ha-ha! Okay. Now, whatever creature we play is going to get hit by Unholy Heat. Could play the Voidwalker or the Darcy. If we play the Darcy, we could Prismatic Ending the Relic and then get a flip, a Surveil trigger. And then we could, or we could actually play the Dragon Rage Channeler and then draw a card with Soul Guide Lantern to keep looking for lands. And in that case, do we actually just play Ragavan? Or do we even play anything? I think I gotta take the removal out of their hand piece by piece. I might as well just cast this. It's going to die anyways, so why pay the extra mana for it? Oh, you can hear that? Yeah, neighbors have got some dogs. You like dogs? Wow. That's brutal. Oh, no. Worst possible case? We were already struggling, then they stole our Ragavan. Not the charm! No! Well, I guess if they played that, it would go to my graveyard. That'd be a good thing. Okay. I mean, yeah. I do have to discard a card. Oh, wow. Steam Vent's untapped. Another Voidwalker. And a Ragavan. Oh, could be another charm, too. Kill this Ragavan. Another land? I do kind of want that. Top. So they could counter, yeah, counter Prismatic Ending, and then they can kill Darcy to continue to attack with our Ragavan. And they get to take the land off the top of our deck. But at least that means they don't have another one of our cards to be able to play. Alright, let's see if we can draw a land natural-like. Oh, handsome. That sounds like a white elephant. Dreadhorde Arcanist? Good question. We could play it instead of the Voidwalker. Alright, I'm about to hit the red on my clock here. I'm going to try and focus in, see if we can find a path to victory here. I think it starts with drawing a land. Okay, so we can terminate the Ragavan and play our own Ragavan. I'm going to want to go get... I mean, Swamp is better for my life total. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Such a fool. I guess I could dash the Ragavan and still kill this Ragavan. No, because they have Unholy Heat and Treasure. Damn it. Messed that up. Needed to go get red land there. I think that's about it. I think we're dead. And they still have Unholy Heat in hand. Alright, GG's. Yeah, seems the clock was not something we actually needed to worry about. Opponents got it taken care of. Death by Thoughtseize. Seems fine. A little bit land heavy. Alright, so we'll play our Blood Crypt, we'll keep our fetches, and we'll be able to use those in the future if we find like a Mishra's Bauble or something. What? Foundry Street Denizen? Oh, that's an easy kill. Oh, Prismatic Ending? Do we just end it instead? I think we probably still just terminate it. Because we don't have anything else to do with our mana. We would have to fetch shock anyways. Yeah, good luck, blind. I think we put that one to the graveyard. It's pretty good. Kills a creature, makes them discard a card. I want some more creatures here. And that's a really expensive removal spell. Whereas like Prismatic Ending, Lightning Bolt, 1 mana kill their card. Cool, I haven't seen that one yet. I guess we just kill that with Kolaghan's command, make them discard a card. I think we could go get another swamp with Marsh Flats and get a white source later with Bloodstained Mire. Maximum whack. Might as well wait on this until, oh, the thing about not waiting is we might actually be able to give this Delirium. Because we're at 3 card types now? No, it's actually still only 2. Damn. Alright, I don't want to go grab Swamp here. Keep our life total as flush as possible. And yeah, we only have 2 card types. This is another one. We're not going to be able to do too much with that. We would get to attack, though. Attack for 1. Kolaghan's command is like, I can only do one thing here. Oh, the Ragavan. I don't want to keep that. That is sort of the thing I've been looking for. Can maybe put Kroxa into the graveyard. Play Ragavan, kill whatever with Prismatic Ending. Castle Emberleth. No, Mogformatic to kill my Darcy. I could get this Prismatic to go off. Darcy would be a 3/3 and safe from Mog Fanatic. There's a Wacker. And let's find a white source. I'm going to want to get Sacred Foundry. Another white source. So we could just play Kroxa. Play Kroxa, play Ragavan. Fuck. Only have 2 red sources. Can't play Ragavan. We could dash Ragavan and then use the treasure to cast Kroxa. Yeah, shouldn't have shocked there. Yeah, dash Ragavan, and then, yeah, we can use the treasure. At least then we didn't waste the mana. Could also kill this with Prismatic Ending. Hey, a Loyalist. Alright, so we're going to be playing against a bunch of goblins. I mean, Sunset Revelry seems like we might be able to do something, gain some life, create two 1/1 creatures to block their stuff. Sunset Revelry actually looks really good here. Also bringing in explosives. Kaya's Guile is okay. We might want Kaya's Guile, depending on how much stuff we want to take out. Like, Dauthi Voidwalker can come out, for example. Thoughtseize can definitely come out. Might want to keep the Inquisitions. Oh my god, those guys. What's next? So, Terminate is a possibility. I think Terminate might be a little bit better than Kolaghan's command. Just because it costs 2 mana as opposed to 3. And there is also the question of whether we want to keep the Inquisitions at all. Because the opponent's going to be on the play and emptying their hand very quickly. But we might get an opportunity to fire off one Inquisition and get rid of one of their Bushwhackers, and that would be pretty good. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Alright, let's do this and this. Split the difference. Ragavan seems weak. I mean, it's a blocker. A 1-mana blocker? That seems really good to me. Keep this. Terminate on top. We could Engineered Explosives on one. Then they would like play a 2-drop. Could just Prismatic Ending, get rid of the Goblin Guide. And then play double Darcy next turn. Yeah, we have to preserve our life total as much as possible. I realize I say that immediately after Fetch Shocking, but that's how we can get white mana. Protection from blue. Guess +2/+2. Their plan is pressure? Yeah. Alright, so we could just terminate this. On the other hand, playing Darcy seems pretty good. So we have Artifact and Instant right here. If we can be smart about this, we might be able to block with a pair of 3/3s. Don't know if we'll get the opportunity. Oh, no. Oh, Lightning Bolt at our face. Wow. Probably double block the Pile Driver here. Could block. Then we take nothing, and Terminate is still going to be just as good. So they're coming in for 1. Think I still terminate it. Oh, I gotta see if they're gonna tap this first. Keep 1 and take 4. Also a good option, I think. Alright, so we could play Engineered Explosives on 1, put Lurrus to hand. Let's see what's on top of their library. Getting a Mog War Marshal, that's a pain. If we play Explosives on 1, that doesn't work very well with our own Channelers. Do we play Explosives on 0 to get rid of the tokens that are coming in from this? I think so, actually. We're going to be able to get this back with Lurrus anyways. Yeah, good question. Like, why even bother playing it now? It's going to cost 0 mana later anyways. It's not going to change their play patterns any, and it gives them the opportunity to answer it if they have, like, a Braid or something. Awkward because it would blow up the other Engineered Explosives, that's true. If I play the other one, yep. So they have 2 cards in hand, and we have Inquisition. Let's see what we draw. Another Bauble. Alright, Bauble you. That's what I'm going to do. They're getting another Mog War Marshal coming up. Inquisition them for removal, that would also be a really good idea. Get rid of Lightning Bolt so they can't kill the Lurrus. Alright, so they draw an extra card there with Sunbaked Canyon. Are you going to pay for the Echo? Because I got this Engineered Explosives here, so maybe you actually do want to pay for it. Nope. Another token. This is where they... I mean, they already drew the Mog War Marshal from the Sunbaked Canyon, so they're drawing an unknown card there. Goblin Grenade. Kills Lurrus. There's the War Marshal. Get another land. Let's see what your last card is. Lightning Bolt. Top that. I don't mind another removal spell. Okay, they have a mountain in hand. So we'll attack. Wondering if I put this other explosives on 2? No, because then this one blows it up. So we'll just leave it as is. We'll have to take the damage from the War Marshal if they want to pay for the Echo. Okay, they do pay for it. Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get this to go off here. So we're going to take 4. I'm going to put this on 1. That's just... so awkward. Yeah, I know. No kidding, right? I'm just... playing like a donkey all of a sudden. Need to refocus. Was thinking like, oh, if they play another Bushwhacker, yeah, that's the right thing to do. No, this is stupid. Just the worst. Where's my punt? Putting that down for sure. That was stupid. Just gonna never use this explosives. It's just gonna sit there as a constant reminder. Any number would have been better than that. 2, 3, 0. Alright. Enough beating myself up. It'll be fine. I'll just lose the video, and it'll be like nothing ever happened. Grenade is a sorcery. Goblin Grenade. Come on, deck. Alright, if they have Goblin Grenade, we're dead. Regardless. Alright, so now we go down to 2. Now, if they have Lightning Bolt, we're dead. Oh. Is that a good one, chat? I would like to draw that card. And you guys thought this was a... You guys thought this was a bad card? Just got me right back in the game. What am I going to do with Kaya's Guile? Gain 4 life, make a spirit? How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So if we go get basic swamp, we could do everything. Let me just make sure we have 3 basic swamps. We do. And make sure that I haven't gotten rid of one yet. So there should still be a basic swamp in the deck. And it is instant. So yeah, we can get that to go off at any time. Just swing and wait. Yep. Timely reinforcements for 2 mana. And it drew a card. I really needed a good draw like that because, yeah. I was pretty far behind at that point. Oh, what? This guy's got a pumpkin. That is awesome. Pumpkin tokens. Okay, so again, going into combat here so we can no longer be grenaded. Oh, because pro tokens on Battalion. Okay, so it didn't initiate, but good to know. Oh, I don't have enough mana? Oh, it's Entwine 3. We're missing 1 mana, chat. I guess we just let this go through so I can entwine this later. Yeah, it costs 6, not 5. Sure. Tormod's Crypt, you got it. Lightning Bolt, okay, yep. That plays. Got rescued from our horrible mistake. Not punished. Two lands. We got Darcy. We don't have the mana for ending, but this hand looks fine to me. Always on top. Hello, hello. Alright, so our opponent's mulled it down to 6. Seems like a good time for Thoughtseize. We could just play Darcy first, and then we get to Surveil for the Thoughtseize. Depends on what we think is really, really dangerous. Oh, now Dauthi Voidwalker? Yeah, if we play Darcy and then they play Renin 6, then we look pretty stupid. So I guess we'll just Thoughtseize first. And then maybe we can play Dauthi Voidwalker, or we'll see what happens. Okay. So they have Sakura Tribe Elder to immediately ramp. Dryad, we can actually Prismatic Ending the Dryad. Kind of feel like we get rid of Sakura Tribe Elder so they can't ramp here. They'll be able to find Titan again eventually if we take it. And then the question of, do I want to play Bauble? Because Voidwalker, not that hot. I think we'll wait 1 turn. We'll play Darcy, Bauble, and see what we draw. So we can get that extra Surveil, try and find that white source for Prismatic Ending the Dryad. Alright, Wood Foothills. Okay, Kaya's Guile. Okay, that's a sacrifice effect. That's good. Oh, that's a white source. That's what we're looking for. On top. And I guess we just pass here. Forest. Okay, so we know about the mountain in their hand. Only one unknown card. So they're going to be able to play Dryad into Mountain. Oh, this is Klothys. All right, well, Prismatic Ending still gets rid of this too. And they have a Lightning Bolt on top. Oh, damn. Lightning Bolt's going to get rid of Darcy. Got a Godless Shrine. White, black, red, and this. Thoughtseize, top that. That gets rid of Primetime. So, yeah, we know we're drawing the Thoughtseize. It would have been nice to get like Thoughtseize land so we could also get rid of the Dryad at the same time. Dauthi plus Thoughtseize steals it. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that. I mean, they can attack here. Our creature has Shadow, cannot block. Okay, and then we have Guile to kill this. Is my life total 11? I don't think my life total matters too much here. Probably more relevant than a 1/1. Seems fine. The 2-mana Titan. So we have Kolaghan's Command on their draw step. Seems good. If we play the Darcy, we don't get to do the Lurrus. That should be fine. Target player discards a card and guess return a Dauthi Voidwalker. Do 2 damage, put them to 10, then we have 9, and the Kolaghan's Command finishes them. Oops, cancel that. Discard a card. 2 damage, okay. And that's a concession. That free information. Okay. Stop trying to banter with the opponent. Let's look at what we're actually trying to do here. So Alpine Moon can get rid of the Valakut triggers, so that seems fine. Terminate also seems very good. Kaya's Guile seems fine, making them sacrifice a creature. Engineer Explosive seems bad. Revelry seems bad. Alpine Moon seems fine. So let's see here. Prismatic Ending is kind of so-so. Lightning Bolt's not very good here. Lightning Bolt basically kills nothing. At least Prismatic Ending can get rid of their Dryad. And then is Kolaghan's command really that good? Probably not. I don't... Are they Amulet? I didn't see any Karoo lands, did we? Oh, that's very true. Ending, yeah. Gets the Klothys, which is really good. Yeah, Titan Shift. Titan Valakut. That's what it looked like to me, too. Alright, we're going to submit like this. And we might reconsider if we go to a Game 3. Favorite composers in the chat. Jurassic Park's some good stuff. When I started doing my editing and uploading to YouTube, my internet speed was way slower than it is now. So it would take like 2 hours to upload a video to YouTube. And whenever that was happening, I just put a movie on in the background. Most of the time it was Jurassic Park. Hugh, then I do have... Oh, wow. Tongue-tied already right from the start. Hugh, then do I have a surprise for you. He's a pretty great judge, too. Seems fine. Start, cast Ragavan, and then turn to Inquisition Darcy. Not in that order, switch it. And we also have Terminate for the Dryad. All right. Thanks for coming by, Handsome. Catch you next time. All right. How are they ramping on turn 2? It's Steve, the Ninja Turtle. I think we want Godless Shrine here, get a white source. We've already got plenty of red. So we attack with Ragavan. They block and probably sacrifice. If they don't, I'm fine with that. It means we trade our monkey to keep them from ramping, which is great. Okay, they do ramp. Of course. Nobody was surprised. Prismatic Ending? I would really like to see their hand first before I decide if I want to throw this away or keep it. It's pretty good. I think I keep it on top. Oh my. Yeah. Looks like I should have binned it. Double endurance and escape shift hand. Ugh, it's not looking good. But they don't have another green source, so they can't actually cast the endurance yet. Alright, we don't need this stop on their draw step anymore. There's the Valakut. Alright, so search for tomorrow. Yep. They only have 2 cards left in hand. If we Kroxa, we get rid of one of them. So we go Kroxa and leave up Fetch. Probably attack first, see what we get off the top of their library. I guess, yeah, the Kroxa might have got us the Darcy to... I don't know about that. Anyway, let's see what we get. Alright. Take a land off the top. So we have Terminate up now because of the treasure. And we get to get rid of one of their important cards. Make sure I don't mess up with Kroxa. Always going to mess up with Kroxa. Every time. I don't know how magic cards work. Alright, bye-bye escape shift. No Titan. No Titan. One time, no Titan. Maybe 2 times. Probably actually going to have to terminate the endurance. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure. So I think we Prismatic Ending this. No, we terminate this and then we Kroxa. Yeah, okay. Terminate, then Kroxa. So we have double black, and this is double red, so we can basically fetch for anything here. No, we can't Kroxa. We don't have enough cards in our graveyard, right? So Bloodstained Mire is 3, Terminate is 4, and then we still need 1 more. Yeah, I need 1 more card for the graveyard. So we could go to our turn, 3 mana Yeah, that's right. DRC bin, and that'll get us the last card. Okay, so we're good. We can do the plan. No, it's good. You shouted out, and I heard you. Do the thing, Julie. Okay. I think we actually attack here first, right? Because they can't play the endurance, and then we get to do extra damage, and then the Kroxa comes back post-combat, And shrinks the Darcy back to a 1. Get a Summoner's Pact. Let's just Titan. Also a 2-mana Titan. Okay. Pass turn. Not going to use Summoner's Pact. Found the line. Okay, Dryad, not as scary as Titan. We can get rid of that with Prismatic Ending. And that should be GG, I think. Kaya's Guile. We're just going to hold on to that. All right, so white, black, red. And this. Graveyard. Attack all. Nice. Got them to 0. Okay, we managed to find the line there. Decent. 2 lands, have Ragavan, Thoughtseize. This hand looks good, we'll keep. Could be better if one of these lands was a fetch, specifically this one. Might be better to go like Inquisition turn 1, then turn 2 Ragavan Thoughtseize. Uses our mana a lot better with what we have. Radiant Fountain. Is this Amulet Titan? Oh, there we go. Okay. So now we could go get... I really kind of want to get white mana with this, you know? If we could wait long enough to go turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Voidwalker, turn 3 Inquisition Thoughtseize, that would be incredible. So we would need a red-white land. No, it has to be red-black to get Voidwalker out turn 2. So we wouldn't have white mana for ending? Okay. You think the Inquisition into Thoughtseize Ragavan? Probably just the better way to go about it. Then we can get white mana. Wow. So maybe we're stealing another Titan? Could just get rid of this other Dryad. Hey, best of luck, Metamon. They don't have a forest. That comes into play tapped. So they're not going to be really realistically be able to play the Dryad next turn. So yeah, I think we just go like Voidwalker and then try and Thoughtseize them and take their Titan. Oh, right, the Radiant Fountain that they've just put to their hand. I'm an idiot. It wasn't on the screen here, so I forgot about it. Azusa instead. How is their hand so different from what I thought it was? Hey, Proto Spice Boy. Yeah, I've been doing the cam thing for a little while. Trying it out. Seems alright. Sure, I accept that. Oh, no kidding. So you moved to Milan? Things have been quite busy? Yeah, I mean, moving is a lot. Alright, so we're going to need to find Terminate, uh, Kaya's Guile, something to get rid of this Titan. I guess we could just attack into it. But they probably won't block. Stupid Prismatic Ending, not hitting 6 mana cards. Yeah, really been enjoying this streaming thing. Think I'll stick with it for a little while. Play Dauthi and hope they get another Titan. Nice. Yeah, it is. I think we probably play Dauthi, get Lurrus. And they just don't block Titan. When they attack with Titan, they get better stuff. Or even just, play Dryad, kill us with Volakut. Yeah, exactly, like bolting it twice. I think we're just dead. They just block the Ragavan here. Yeah. Should just put Lurrus to hand. It doesn't really matter, though. Like, on their turn, they're going to be able to do wicked stuff. Yeah. Probably just held this back, and then... But, like, they play Dryad, and they just kill us regardless. Like, it doesn't matter. Because we know they have Dryad in hand, we know that they have Titan Volakut, which means our Titan is dead. And we are soon to follow. Like, they just trigger Volakut a bunch of times because they bring in 2 Volakuts, and that just kills us, actually. I mean, I guess it depends on how many of these they're running in their deck. But I'm pretty sure we're deterministically dead. We'll have better configuration here. Yeah, might as well find out. Yeah, look at all those Volakut triggers, plus the 6 damage. Derail, just one random guy. Good day. Think I've seen you on Propaganda's stream, is that right? Yeah, that's fair. And, they might absolutely not have had it. Although they would have had enough triggers to kill the Titan. We might have still been able to find a way. Alright. Double Terminate. Bring in Alpine Moon. Kaya's Guile. We want to keep the Kolaghan's commands this time and the Prismatic Endings because this is Amulet Titan. Lightning Bolts aren't very good. Yeah, kind of feel like Dauthi might have to go. It did work out pretty well that one time we stole a Titan, but the second time we stole a Titan, not so much. I'm wondering if I should actually keep the 2 lightning bolts to kill Azusa. Doesn't leave us with too many creatures, though. Kroxa is worse than Dauthi. Now, if we get a game 3, we'll look at that. We could maybe bring all 4 Dauthi back in. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. Turn 1 Ragavan seems really good. And we'll actually have a ton of mana through Ragavan. If they have turn 1 Lightning Bolt, we're going to look kind of stupid, but I'm pretty sure this hand is an easy keep. Find an Amulet of Vigor. Well, that's 1 Amulet of Vigor that's out of their deck. Do we play their Amulet? Or do we just leave it exiled? Yeah, you know, makes these things come into play untapped. Kind of feels silly. Why waste the mana? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Too cute. We'll just go Dragon Rage Channeler Inquisition and hold the treasure. So they have Summoner's Pact and Dryad. Kind of like getting rid of Dryad. Kind of like it since we don't have anything else to do with our mana. This mana sticks around, though. If I use it, I won't have it next turn. Alright, so we drew another land. Let's see what's on top. This is... I could have probably made this a 3-3 pretty easily. Wonder if that would have been right. We have the land and the Kolaghan's Command, but like maybe it's better to be just hold this for the Amulet, I think. Or maybe we'll just take all the Amulets out of their deck. Get to keep up Terminate here and put Lurrus to hand. Or we can just keep up all of our spells. Got double red, got white. Let's go get Swamp. The Karoo lands with Urza's Saga is pretty interesting. Yeah, because now they can play the Karoo Return Saga. Oh, they play the Slayer Stronghold. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because you're going to want to get this to activate. All right, so we don't have to terminate now. These will terminate on our turn just as easily. Godless Shrine. All right, so we could ask them to sacrifice their creature, and then, yeah, I think we asked them to sacrifice their creature. That gets us Delirium, and then we can go from there. Bauble to the graveyard with you. All right, take 5. What do we take? Another Amulet. They only have 2 left in their deck. I think we play the Shrine tapped here. We're not going to be able to 2-spell. We just have Kolaghan's Command or Terminate. Bringing this untapped means we get to keep a treasure, though. I'm going to go untapped. We could Lurrus plus Bauble. I want to keep Kolaghan's Command up so I can get rid of Amulet of Vigor when it comes down. Rise or Die. Thanks for the follow, friend. Yeah, if we get rid of the Amulet, then the Titan's not that scary, and we'll get a turn to terminate it when it comes back to us. Or we could just wait for the Titan to come down and then terminate that instead of getting rid of the Amulet. Oh, they get Relic instead. Oh, okay. That's a horse of a different color. Engineered Explosives on 1. Seems pretty good. Does get rid of their Relic. Alright, so Relic down. I think we just let this happen. How's Mardu? Mardu's super fun. Prismatic Ending is just one of the best cards that we've seen in quite a while. What's your shirt? It's a take on Robin Hood. We got Robin Hood over here, and Little John, Maid Marian, the Sheriff. Here, hold on a second. There you go. See? Oodalali, oodalali. Golly, what a day. Alright, so we could Kolaghan's Command here, get something back. Get right back Ragavan or Darcy or something. Also, Lurrus is just going to get them back anyway, and I want to keep the Kolaghan's Command to get rid of an Amulet. Thoughtseize, nice draw. Yeah, it is a homage to Disney's animated Robin Hood. That is what it is. Can't really Thoughtseize if I want to hold up Kolaghan's command, but I guess we got the Terminate, right? And this gets rid of the Summoner's Pact that's in their hand. Do I want another one of these? We already got one. Alright, go ahead. We can dash Ragavan out of the graveyard next turn with Lurrus, I think. Okay, opponent concedes. So we get to go to the next game, which means we can look at taking out the Kroxa for the Voidwalkers. Hey, congrats, Metamon. Oh, nice. Some people are not a fan of mirror matches in general. Personally, I think they're really fun. In a mirror match, you can really concentrate on what is important to your deck, and try and do the thing yourself while you keep the opponent from doing the thing. Oh, but they suspended it instead? Tough choice, knowing when to suspend the Rift Bolt or when to cast it. I lost a game and match against Tron one time because I suspended my Rift Bolt instead of casting it. And then they put down a Karn and a Trinisphere, and I wasn't able to rapid fire the burn spells quickly enough before they put down a Worm Coil engine and started gaining life. That seems like a really suspect moment to suspend a Rift Bolt when your opponent is dead to said Rift Bolt. Oh, well, hey, thanks a lot, friend. We do practice quite a bit of patience here. Yeah, exactly. Opponent has gone off and I don't know what. Maybe letter carriers at their door. They're signing for a parcel. Who knows what it could be. That did happen one time on stream. Had, what was coming in? I think it might have been my tea. Letter carrier knocks on the door partway through a game. I mean, you gotta answer the door, otherwise they take the mail back. We're on the draw. We got really punished for keeping a hand like this previously, and the hand was better than this one. We do get turn 1 Inquisition, we get Mishra's Bauble to draw to that land. And if we find land, then we have Terminate. So risky. Opponent is mulliganing as well. Kind of like the Inquisition with them mulliganing. I'm going to risk it. We'll keep it. I think that I definitely would have mulliganed this on the play, but because we get that extra draw step, I'm going to try it. Oh, is this an Amulet turn 1? Wow, this is going to be a brutal... Oh, Alpine Moon! Okay, I guess we just go Alpine Moon Saga? It'd be really nice to know like what the other land in their hand is, because if we could hit Simic Growth Chamber, that would also be good. Not Urza's Armor, Urza's Saga. Let's see what you're about to draw. Selesnya Sanctuary. Go ahead. Do it. Oh, yeah. We didn't hit the land, but they weren't able to play land either, so... Okay. Let's go Inquisition, so we'll Mishra's Bauble first to see what they're about to draw. They're drawing Explore. That's not going to do them any good. Get rid of the Dryad here. And we have to pass the turn. What a game! No land. No land for them, but we do get Dragon Rage Channeler. That is at least a card we can play. And if we find a white source, we can get rid of this Amulet of Vigor. Nice. Now we're talking. So do we play the Dauthi Voidwalker? I think so, right? Go get a white-black source, Godless Shrine. Yeah, what turn is this? Turn 4. We'll get rid of the Amulet next turn. I think we can at least... You are so lucky, mate. That's the only thing they've said to me this game. So lucky, mate. Oh, I got one for this too. Don't crash on me now. There you go. Salt Master. Another land would have been nice here for that Kolaghan's command to go off. I guess we just go for Ending. Get rid of this. See if we can hit the Surveil into an instant or a creature. 32 lands and no draw. Still salting off. That's an instant. To the graveyard with you. And opponent scoops him up. Hey, every once in a while, it's better to be lucky than good. I'll keep this. So the question is, do we go Inquisition or Ragavan? I think we go Inquisition first. And we can also Mishra's Bauble. But if we Mishra's Bauble now, then we're risking giving an extra card to their Inquisition or whatever. Sunset was actually really good when we got it to go off. All right, I think I'm going to leave the Bauble till their upkeep so we don't get an extra card to reveal to their Inquisition or whatever. I think actually it did. It was definitely crucial. We were playing against goblins, and I think that if we didn't grab that card, we probably would have died. The pressure was pretty big. Oh, a mirror match. We don't have an answer to Ragavan, so let's just get rid of that. And yeah, we'll go to their upkeep and crack the Bauble. Okay, they have an Inquisition coming up. All right, so they have the lightning bolt to potentially get rid of our Ragavan. Let's see what we draw. Another Inquisition. Okay. So we could Inquisition them, get rid of lightning bolt, and then play Ragavan. And then they would have to terminate it on their next turn. I guess they would still have Prismatic Ending. It's just all removal. Yeah, we might actually just go for the Kroxa here, because that's like their only card. Seems bad. Don't even want a Ragavan here. Mardu land? Why am I not playing these lands? Supplies. Alright, so they use the Inquisition, so maybe we just go get Lurrus. Oh yeah, that makes sense. With so many 1-drops, why do you want to have a tap land? It is kind of nice to be able to hit it sometimes, but yeah, it could be very awkward if it's in your hand. This is awkward. Don't really have too much to do besides Lurrus Bauble, and then they get to Lightning Bolt Lurrus. Yeah, so there was the Lightning Bolt. Got rid of that. Lightning Bolt is exiled, because that's the way magic works. Alright, just getting hit for 1 here. That's not too bad. And their own Voidwalker. Scary. So we know they have Terminate, Prismatic Ending, so we can play Lurrus, get something. Let's reveal our white source. So we got lots of red, lots of black. Doesn't really matter which one we get. But if I want to go get Dauthi Voidwalker, I think I'll go get Godless Shrine. Another land? Deck! You gotta do better than this. This is unacceptable. I'm thinking probably Bloodstained Mire, go get basic. Could also just go Ragavan here, dash it. Ragavan dash is really attractive. Because we know they can't answer it. And we get the Ragavan back to hand. Alright, let's get a Lightning Bolt off the top of their deck, please. Yes! Alright, do we kill the Voidwalker or the Channeler? I think the Channeler, or sorry, I'm thinking the Voidwalker. Which one do we kill? Tough choice. Probably have to kill the Voidwalker, because then they're going to be able to, like, take our Lurrus or something. What a good flip. Why didn't what go to exile? I mean, their Voidwalker wouldn't have gone to exile. The damage, yeah, because damage on the stack? Or not on the stack, but you know what I mean? Like Tarmo rules? Oh, yeah. Right. Alright, so they have one card in hand, it's Terminate. We have Voidwalker dash Ragavan. So we'll start with dash Ragavan. Another Bolt. Seal of Fire. Why not? Is this Lurrus into hand? I like the Seal of Fire to kill the Lurrus when it comes down. Oh no, this is a Kroxa. So what do we discard here? If we discard land, we take a bunch of damage. But I think we need to keep the Ragavan. Why do I want to keep land, right? Oh, geez, this thing's just like sticking around too. Brutal. Oh, what am I gonna do? Just blocks my critter. Shoot. Another Darcy. Lightning Bolt in exile. Not enough to kill this. This is, you know, a 1/1 anyway. Could Ragavan attack? If they block Ragavan, then we have this Bolt. Alright, so you have to block or your Kroxa dies. Or something. Anyway, yeah, you have to block is what I mean. I mean, it's still fine. They block because if I get a card with Ragavan, I might be able to kill the Kroxa anyways. Into the graveyard with that. And that's the turn. Okay. We have nothing to do here. I'm just going to hit 6. There's the Terminate. Geez, and they're almost ready to cast Kroxa again. No, no, dashed Ragavan. Think we're basically dead. Thoughtseize isn't giving them anything. Looks pretty dead. Get a little bit of information. They have a Blackcleave Cliffs on top. We'll stop on their upkeep, see what we draw. Because we have to kill this if we're going to continue to play. Alright, that's a concession. Good game. Used a lot of my time on that one. Kaya's Guile. What about this one? It's alright. Kroxa is pretty good. Might actually want to bring in Soul Guide Lantern in this matchup. Thinking that our Thoughtseize probably aren't very good. Engineered Explosives is a double-edged sword. It could be really good to get us back in, but I'm wondering, like, Sunset Revelry might be better than Inquisition. Inquisition does get rid of Lurrus, though. Also, I mean, Terminate's an option. On the play, this could be, like, really good versus Ragavan. I might want... I don't know. I might want this. Question is, what would we take out? Probably Inquisition, right? Yeah, that's true. It only does something if they're ahead, so it could just be a dead card. I mean, Inquisition can just be a dead card, too. Yeah, Inquisition Lurrus is very important. You're right. One mana hand on the play. This doesn't look very good to me. Oh, no. Ah. Alright, let's get this stop off the upkeep there. Okay, they discard Blood Crypt, take some damage. But this is going to be a really hard match to come back from. Being on the play, down 2 cards. Yeah, it'll be a tough one, but if we can get Kroxa to come into play, maybe we can figure it out. We got to get a bunch of cards into our graveyard, but we'll see what we can do. I already got a Blood Crypt. We already have white mana, though, so I don't know that we want another white source. We'll just go get another Blood Crypt. Prismatic Ending. Alright, so we could put Lurrus to hand, but then their discard is online. But if we can go, like, if we get land next turn, we can go Lurrus Kroxa. And if they make me discard Lurrus, then that's another card to feed the Kroxa. Man, that sucks. And that really, like, neuters my Kaya's Guile as well as the Lurrus. Because now I'm going to have to Prismatic Ending this first, which means this Voidwalker is good on ending. I guess I could ending the Voidwalker. Another Kroxa. So we Prismatic Ending the Voidwalker, play Kroxa. Which puts ending into the graveyard. Ending Voidwalker is necessary. Fortunately, we drew something that pairs well with that. If we can get Kroxa to come back, we might be able to get back in this game. Darcy. Alright, so we could play Darcy and then end Darcy. And that puts some more cards into the graveyard for Kroxa. And this puts another card in the graveyard for Kroxa as well. It's such a good one. Oh well. Almost there. Just need one more card. Okay. I mean, Lightning Bolt. I don't know. I think we probably just go Lurrus Darcy here. Does expose our Lurrus finally to their removal. What else are we doing, though, right? Like, we can't bring Kroxa back yet. At least we can get some value out of the Lurrus right now. Oh my god. Cheers. You're thinking discard Bolt, huh? I'm really on the fence here. Kaya's Guile is such a good card, but it's so expensive. And I mean, if we ask them to sacrifice, they sacrifice a token. Is what it is. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We just lose everything. But we get to bring back Kroxa now. Oh, phew. Okay. I thought for a second there it was going to pass the turn. Bauble. Red, red, black. Oops. Black. I want to keep the Lurrus in the graveyard. We'll stop on their upkeep for the Mishra's Bauble. And I wanted to put that back. 2 small styles. Okay, they're drawing land for turn. Oh, come on! Prismatic Ending on Kroxa. Alright, so we get 2 draw steps, get a Voidwalker. Is it really worthwhile to play the land here? I don't think so. I guess if they get Kroxa, it's bad to keep the land. And they have a Kroxa here. So yeah, I might as well just play it. What was the name of that white card? Let's look at the sideboard. It could have been. It could have been. It might also just be, like, not enough. Alright, we really need to find Terminate for Kroxa here. Soul Guide Lantern. Not it. We can draw a card with this, though. Get rid of Bauble. Make their critter small. Draw a card. Kaya's Guile. Make them sacrifice a creature, they sacrifice this. They don't have anything in exile here with a token on it. We might be able to gain the life in order to take another turn, though. No, because this does 9. Yeah, so we create a 1/1, gain 4 life, and then we can block this, and we'll only take 3, 4, 5. Okay. They probably hold back token for Ragavan. We're down to 7 minutes and 37 seconds here. Even if we end up winning this game, our clock is not looking too good. But I don't think we're going to win this game, honestly. Gain 4 life. Mega token. Here you go. Yeah, Lightning Bolt would be great. Lightning Bolt off the top. Let's go. Still have all of them. Only 1 bolt out of the deck. Maybe their last card is bolt and they'll just bolt my token. Nope. Alright, block here. Yeah, they're still hanging back with that spirit. Alright, so they took the Godless Shrine off the top. Now, next card is bolt. Ah! Damn! So yeah, we dash the Ragavan. This thing blocks. GG. Okay, so we ended with 3-2, so still a positive league, which, you know, is great. Playing Moto leagues is going to be very challenging. You're going to be facing some very talented opponents. So I'm happy basically anytime I manage to finish on a positive. And this was a really interesting deck. I think it was wild that we managed to face up against the Mirror. I mean, it wasn't a 75 Mirror. Opponent wasn't playing Sunset Revelry. But, I mean, we're not entirely sure about how good this card is. It's a new one. We're trying it out. It was good once. It would also be good if we played against Burn. Is Burn, like, really in again right now? Because if so, Sunset Revelry would make a lot of sense. All right. So this is the 75 we were playing today. As far as the main deck goes, very, very satisfied with the configuration, with how it played. It's able to do the classic Rakdos thing that Jund used to be well known for, putting down early threats, and then also have early disruption through your 1-for-1 discards and your 1-for-1 removal spells. And with the addition of Ragavan and Kroxa, we're actually able to start to get ahead with our cards. Kaya's Guile and Kolaghan's Command, also 2-for-1s. So yeah, this deck is a really strong option if in the past you've enjoyed playing Jund or Junk, or if you enjoyed playing Rakdos before Modern Horizons 2 came out. The Prismatic Ending is just such a strong option that I don't really see the reason why you would want to stick with Rakdos anymore when you can just, you know, for a little bit of greed on your mana base, you get to play Prismatic Ending. That card is so good. And then you also get to play Kaya's Guile, which is a fantastic card.